Hi, Neetu. Thank you so much for being a part of this special interview that we are doing for the International Day of Women and Girls in Science. Let me start with congratulating you first for winning the IIT India Young Woman Engineer Award of the Year in 2022. Let me just ask you, how was the experience? So, if you can tell us a little bit about your journey and how you felt after winning this award.
Sure. Thank you, Ujani, and thank you for this opportunity, to share my journey throughout my career. So it was of course an honor to be awarded this Young Woman Engineer of the Year award from IET. Um, it was a recognition of my work, my contributions towards my area of research, and it has also been a motivation for me to carry forward my work. And I believe I can be even slightly an inspiration for other young women engineers out there. So it's really proud and honored to have received the award.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And we are also proud to have, you know, you as a contender and as a winner of this award. So why don't we start with you telling us a little bit about you and the kind of work that you do?
Yeah. I completed my bachelor as BTech engineering in electrical and electronics engineering from National Institute of Technology, Calicut. After which I did my master's in power systems from NIT Calicut itself. And during my second year of the master's, I did an internship with ABB at Bangalore, at ABB's India Corporate Research Center, where I was introduced to this, research career path. That was really a turning point for my career. That is where I realized, this is something suitable for me. This is something I'm good at. So after completing my project there, I joined. I was asked to join as an associate scientist, and since then I have been there. Only that our division was acquired by Hitachi 2 years back, and now we are Hitachi Energy. So since then, I have been with my team there, working on researching on problems in power systems, mainly in power system protection, fault location, etc. So what else? So for my project for my master project at ABB, I was also awarded the best master thesis award from by PPSA. It is called PPSA award by POSOCO of Government of India, and I was also the gold medal winner for masters at my college. And then since then, yeah, it has been a I've thoroughly enjoyed my work. I think that is what is more important, right? Achievements come later. The fact that I can enjoy my work every day, and I have a great team with me. My teammates and my mentor at my office, they're very supportive. And currently, I'm pursuing PhD also from IIT Kharagpur. So I've just started my PhD.
Wonderful.
All in all, yeah, it's going well.
Wonderful. Great to know. Neetu, let us just now talk about one, interesting project or application a little more in detail that you are working on, and if you can tell us a little about it.
So as we know, power systems like electricity supply and the grid that brings power to us, right? It has been here since decades. It is a well-established area with well-known traditional principles. But last, few years is when there has been a tremendous change in this area, especially with introduction of renewable sources of energy. All policies and regulations have been pushing towards it for sustainable, of course, to enable a sustainable future. Uh, this change, which is definitely for the good, has brought a lot of challenges to power system engineers and researchers like me, which has made it even more interesting, of course. Now, these renewable energy resources, their working principle and the challenges they pose, they are totally new when compared to the traditional generators we had in our systems. So now, yeah, we have a lot of new problems. For the past few years, this area is what we have been focusing on. Um, like uh, even it starts with studying the source itself, right? Before going into the challenges it brings about, what is the behavior of that each of the renewable resource, like if it's a solar park or if it's a wind farm. And if it's a wind farm on the shore, the challenges are different. If it's an offshore wind farm, it's different. So it's very challenging and very interesting. So it is something I'm working on now. And my PhD is also towards that area.
That's great to know, Neetu. I think it's a wonderful area and fascinating area to work with, and good to know it from you. Let's go to a little more detailed understanding of you as an individual. What do you think drives you, and what are you passionate about?
Uh, Frankly, I'm passionate about my work. I mean, research, the work I do. Uh, like I said, uh, it's not everyone has this. Is fortunate enough, I think. Like I'm someone who is happy to get up in the morning and go to office. Uh, you know, uh, to go to office, not even I am someone who everyone says, oh, you like going to office, not you don't want to work from home also, because the inspiring, the technical discussions we have with the team, uh, all that is very important. So I'm very passionate about my work. And power systems is something which I chose during my master's out of my interest. And after that, before joining research, I had two short stints with other uh, companies as well, other kinds of careers. So like it's not like I was accidentally brought here. It is a career I chose, uh, which is I think well suits for me. Yeah. So yeah, and if you ask me, it is frankly passionate about my work. Yeah.
Okay, great. That sums it up all. And let's talk about the journey that you've had so far. What has been your journey like, and who has been your inspiration? Probably that would be a reason for you to pursue a career in engineering also. So let's talk about that. So tell us a little bit about your journey, your inspiration, and how your career has been in engineering till now.
Yeah. So honestly, engineering is not something I chose. I chose out of my interest. I mean, it is something I did after completing my, plus one, plus two. Of course, I was interested in maths, physics, and all that. So
Okay.
based on my idea of my aptitude that time, I went for engineering. That's all. But after 4 years of engineering, uh, I liked electrical engineering a lot, and particularly the field of power systems. So, like I said, the decision to join to take up masters in power systems was mine. And I remember even last week I was talking to my husband about this. I had a professor, Professor T.L. Jose at NIT Calicut, who taught me power systems. I mean, he is someone who made me interested in this area, power systems. And after that, I continued taking all the electives offered by him, even when for a subject there were very few students. So power systems was something I would say that professor brought me into power systems. And after that, if you ask me, I had right from my internship at ABB, I had a mentor, Dr. Odi Naidu, who is still my teammate and who's still my mentor. So he is also someone who I look up to, and he has been my mentor, guide, and a very good friend also. So he has also been an inspiration. He's a senior principal engineer at Hitachi Energy now. Yeah, so he has also been an inspiration. And Now, when I talk about being a successful woman, right, it's not just about being technically good or being good at your work. It also includes the other aspects, right? How you handle situations, how independent you are, and how you are, and um bold at the same time being considerate, right? Now, all these things, uh, what I am is, I think, because of my dad. Like, I mean, he is not that, very highly educated or anything, but he always taught me how to be independent. And he did not keep advising me about it, but then he showed me how to be independent, and he guided me through it. So I think that part of what I am today is from my dad. Yeah, that's all.
That's wonderful to know, Neetu. And since you've also touched upon, how inspirational certain people can be, and that's what has taken you through. What do you think the future of engineering is going to look like? For women. What are your views on that?
uh, Definitely, it's going to be bright, thanks to all the the bold women engineers who traveled, who navigated this path before us, right? I mean, I'm sure now situation has changed a lot. Now it is, I mean, much positive with all the support from everyone, and everywhere in most of the corporates, and even in my company, we at Hitachi Energy, there is so much stress on women empowerment and inclusivity, right, and diversity, and even even uh, even encouraging the women who are already within the organization, and about recruiting new women engineers as well. Like, for example, my PhD is sponsored from Hitachi. Once they identify that we are contributing, and we can do it, they do give all support possible. So opportunities are there, and all the needed support is also there for the future. Only thing is, we also have to come forward, and dedicate ourselves towards being better every day. So it's definitely going to be a bright future for women.
Wonderful.
It's a
Sounds
great time to be a woman, actually.
that's really yes. I mean, I couldn't agree more with you. That again ties to the next question that I have for you. What has it really been, like being a woman in a male-dominated space for you personally?
Yes. It's a fact, right? It's still a male dominated space. uh, like, if you see, during my BTech, um, the number of girls, I would say, I had around me, which which again reduced during my masters, and now PhD it is even less. So definitely it's a male dominated space, but there is change. Like, there is change, and there is a push to change that scenario. uh, so it's very good. uh, and I would say I'm privileged. Like, I have never felt or made, no one has ever made me feel I am a woman in a male dominated space. Have been really privileged and lucky, fortunate enough to have such teammates everywhere. Having said that, I will not ignore the fact, just because I am privileged, I will not ignore the fact that it is still difficult for most women out there. But there is a change, there is a push for the change, which is positive. Let's all contribute whatever we can towards it.
Wonderfully said, Neetu. It brings me to my last question. Actually, you are an inspiration to all young engineers and girls who are aspiring to work in the tech space. What is your message that you would like to give them? Because it's the occasion of International Day of Women and Girls in Science. I think a message from you would make a lot of difference. So please go ahead and tell us.
I mean, really honored to pass a message to the young women out there and all that. It is just that. Uh, See, I believe it is better now. Everything, all your surroundings and uh, uh, everything is better now because, like I explained before, there is the push towards a change. There are equal opportunities available now. Yes, there is room for more change, but you keep trying, right? You do whatever the best you can do from your side. Once you prove that you are a force, then there is no stopping. No one can actually tell you you cannot shine or you don't have an opportunity. Don't let anyone tell you that. Just don't hold back. Uh, don't think that the world is not a positive place for you. It definitely is. Just keep pushing.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Neetu, for this quick interview with us and whatever you've shared in terms of your journey and experience, and also the message that goes out to the young generation today is going to be extremely inspirational. So, thank you so much for being a part of this, Neetu.
Yeah, it's my honor, Rajani, and thank you so much for this very intriguing interview where I can share my journey and my views. It's really great. Thank you, IET, for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
having
you
this
so
talk.
much, Neetu. Thank you.